COVID-19 has greatly impacted our lives since March 2020, and this was the beginning of now what we know as a lockdown. From panic buying toilet paper to grocery store shelves being stripped bare, it sent many people into panic with the future unknown. Many people wondered when they'd see their friends or family again, and some of the toughest times came down to our small business owners. With an uncertain time ahead, with uncertainty looming everywhere, many owners are unsure when they'll be open to the public again. I sat down and had a chat with Leslie Skevington, who runs 4Bean Cafe in Northcote, about the last year's been running a business and the impact these snap lockdowns have had.
The manager of 4Beans Cafe at 22 High Street, Northcote. The business is well established. We've been here for 35 years, but in our current format for the last 4 years. What is it now, a year and a half? It's obviously been a really difficult time, but the government has given us quite a bit of support. That's both from the Victorian government and the federal government. In addition, the local Darebin Council have been really good. They've fully refunded our outdoor furniture permits last year. They refunded our food licensing fees, and they've given us those free for another year. The food loss is greater. There's obviously a huge downturn in the customers walking through the door. So really probably the impact on the last two's been pretty bad. I mean, last year was bad enough, these ones are worse. People have stopped running at 100 miles an hour. They don't have the ability to travel, they don't have the ability to go far from home. So it's given us an opportunity to really get to know our customers, to know their likes, to know them by name, to have a chat about them and their families, and in turn the support that we're getting from them and their little furry friends, because we have a lot of customers with dogs and things, has been absolutely outstanding.
JobKeeper was leased at the beginning of the pandemic to help business owners keep their staff employed. However, this ended in March of this year, and little did many Victorians know that they would plunge into a third, fourth, fifth, even sixth lockdown. Melbourne City released a report on the economic impact of COVID-19, and there was a loss of 75,000 jobs, or 15% decrease with Melbourne City in 2020. For the rest of Victoria, it was an estimated 25,000 job losses, but it was only at 9% of the total numbers of jobs within the area. The greatest impact fell on the accommodation and food services, with the drop in economic output of $1.9 billion. And Small Business Australia predicted that just the first week of lockdown 4 would cost the economy $1 billion. I spoke to Kat Theophanis about her role as Labor member for Northcote and what she's been doing to help small businesses within the area.
Virtually the most difficult period that they've faced in decades. Small businesses are the backbone of our community and our local economy here in Northcote, and at a really fundamental level, they create and support thousands of local jobs. And some of the things that we're doing to support them, I guess we've provided more than $7 billion in direct economic support for businesses over the course of the pandemic, and that includes $1.4 billion in cash grants paid. Their pain and hardship is real, and it's important, and it's normal to feel stressed, and it's okay to reach out for support. For individual businesses, it could mean exploring options to pivot part of their business to online, or building some business flexibility through our digital adaptation programs, or it could be reaching out to the Business Recovery and Resilience program, which was created to help businesses to navigate some of the economic challenges of the pandemic. From a government perspective, I think clarity around the support and income that's going to be there, and the longevity of that, while there are still lockdowns needed to keep our community safe, there's always going to be business support there alongside it to keep our businesses afloat.
Next time you're out on your daily walk, look around and see what businesses there are, and you might just find your new favourite coffee joint. Just remember to mask up, stay safe and support local.